Hi, my name is Shay Allen, and you're welcome to another edition of the Industry Police. Last time I asked a couple of questions. I'm going to go through those questions again. I asked, who is your executive producer? Who is your producer? Who is your manager? Who is your road manager? Who is your A&R manager? Who is your public relations manager? And a couple of other questions. I think last time I addressed who your manager is, who your producer is. Okay, today I'm going to address who your executive producer is. While the producer works on your music, conceptualizes your instrumentation and plays and does all that, your executive producer is the man who works with your producer to make your music better. In most cases, basically, your executive producer is the man that finances your project. In most cases, your executive producer may be the CEO of your label. So the man, who does that money to say, okay, Mr. Producer, take to do this track. Mr. A&R manager, take to work on this repertoire. Mr. Video Man, take to shoot this video, and co is your executive producer. Please don't mix it up next time. Nigerian artists, I'm talking to you now. This is basic knowledge. I can tell you more about these things, but at least know it basically. Your executive producer is the cash man, the man who says, okay, fine, how much is it to shoot your video? Take. How much is it to shoot to record your song? Mr. Producer, take. Most times is also the man who makes the final decisions on how your songs, are supposed to be pushed, or that accepts that, okay, fine, this is the main track. You should be able to identify, oh, I think this is a hit song. Let me put money on this artist. That is your executive producer. Don't mix it up next time, please. Okay, so let me take this one. This one is not common. It's not common in this era. Who is your A&R manager? What is A&R? I've seen a lot of labels in Nigeria that don't even have A&R. Some don't even know what an A&R is. But let us face it, it's important for a label to have an artist and a repertoire manager. What's the job of an A&R? An artist and repertoire manager, as the line says, is that man that works on your repertoire of songs. He's not like your normal manager who takes you one-on-one, who sees your concerts and contracts and co. Most times, an A&R manager is attached to your label. His duty for your label is to look into your songs. As you're recording your songs, he wants to know how this song matches with this one, how your songs help you create character, what image are you trying to put out, let it reflect on your songs. Then he's going to look into your list of songs, and most times a repertoire manager helps in shortlisting the songs that go into your full album. That's his area of specialization. In most cases, an A&R manager is somebody that's been in the field, that knows sound, that knows how to get artists that are good, somebody who has ear for who is good and who is not, somebody who has ear for what sound is, somebody who knows the difference between pop, reggae, R&B, rock, and co. So it's usually somebody who is good in the field. It's not just anybody. Before you qualify to be an A&R manager, you must have been in the industry. Sometimes maybe as an instrumentalist, maybe you a retired producer, a retired musicologist, whatever. But those are the kind of people that they use as artist manager, and those are the things that an A&R manager does. Again, those are the kind of people that are usually selected as A&R managers, and those are the duties that an A&R manager is expected to do. So, as usual, Classic Shorty is going to give you all the hot gists, in her corner. Just hang on, stay tuned, she'll be right here.
Oh, my beautiful fans! But of course, welcome to another edition of the Industry Police, and don't forget, this is the session Just Time Out with Classic Shorty. You know how I give it to you on the foreign scene in the entertainment industry. I give it to you hot, like just hot, like trending. Alright, guys, we're going on a quick break, and then we'll be right back. Yes, on the foreign scene. Yes, before we go straight into the foreign scene, of course, yes, it's still on the foreign scene, of course. Okay, it's been a really tough year for the entertainment world in 2020, particularly losing a few people from Juice WRLD to the celeb Kobe Bryant to legendary Majek Fashek, and then overnight we lost an iconic actor, which happens to be Chadwick Boseman. He acted as T'Challa in Black Panther. Of course, he's been suffering from colon cancer since the year 2016, and then he was diagnosed of stage 3 of colon cancer, and then he battled with it for over 4 years. So which means during the shoot, it was Black Panther 1 and 2, he was battling cancer, but he still did not fail to give us good movies. Yes, he passed on during the stage 4, and guess what? He passed on with his wife and kids by his side, which means he was prepared for his demise. Okay, we sympathize with the family of the boss man, and of course, please accept our condolence from Industry Police. Alright guys, still on the foreign scene. If we all remember the Home Alone movie, yes, that movie that has kept our childhood a great moment for each and every one of us. Yes, the Home Alone star Macaulay Culkin celebrated his 40th birthday. Whoa, 40? Like he said that young guy is now 40. Yes, a happy belated birthday to Macaulay Culkin from Industry Police. Alright guys, yes, still on the Industry Police, and don't forget it's to your favorite Just Time Out with Classic Shorty. Alright, wrapping up for the day on the foreign scene. You might be interested to know that rapper Megan Thee Stallion is also accused that another Canadian rapper, which happens to be Tory Lanez. Yes, she accused Tory Lanez of shooting her on the foot during an argument. Yes, she made this allegation during an Instagram live on a verified account. And she went ahead to tell Tory Lanez that he was lying to the bloggers by telling his publicist to tell the bloggers that Megan Thee Stallion is not saying the truth. She's like, why? Then she went ahead to upload a graphic photo of her wound and then deleted it immediately. And when she was asked, why did you say this a long time ago? She was like, she needed to heal up, and then so people could believe her, she needed a photo of the wound. Yeah, she took it, but then she was afraid because she was a black woman in the US, and then people would be like, you got a gun, you're a black person and you got a gun. And she's like, she was just trying to be safe. But all the same, I still feel she should have said it out earlier when it happened. This thing happened around July, and then she's saying it in August. Well, all the best. Oh voila guys, yes, it's a wrap on the foreign scene. We're Just Time Out with Classic Shorty. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel Industry Police, and don't forget I'm your host Classic Shorty. For more information, visit on all social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and not forgetting our YouTube channel. Once again, just click the subscribe button and you got a notification for everything we do. Of course guys, don't go nowhere. Join Gloria Osedeba on the next segment.
Hey there! You're welcome to another edition of Industry Police. How are you doing? I hope this meets you very, very well. I'm alright, I've missed you guys, and I cannot wait to jump right in on all the stories that we have today. This is Industry Police, and I am Gloria Osedeba. You know, as with the drum for the show now, exciting news, breaking news, and things when they happen for the entertainment industry. For this segment, just as you know, we're going to be dealing strictly on the fashion industry. So again, my fashion lovers, make una no forget to join me with your popcorn and drink, your favorite drink, because today we're going to be talking about Beyonce's Black is King album, to Burna Boy Guardian Weekend feature, to 7 things you need to look out for if you are looking for an agency. I mean a modeling agency. And then to who is more fashionable in the music industry between the male celebs and the female celebs. See, it's something you don't want to miss out of. Join me as I dive right in. Let's black be synonymous with glory, says Beyonce in her Black is King album. Beyonce when just released her new album, Black is King, following her last album, The Lion King, just come talk and say black is everything to be proud about. And this is following controversies around the world after the Black Lives Matter that was everywhere. You know, George Floyd's death really sparked a lot of controversies. And the queen of pop don't come out now to talk say black lives na everywhere matter. And she come release this album, Black is King, and she has done so much. The video, the designer that she featured, you know, the people that she featured, she just, you know, concentrated on the African, or let me say the black culture, and I'm very proud of it. So today on this show, I want to talk about the designers wey be say come from Africa. You know Beyonce now, she dey always do designer, she no dey carry last. But on this particular project, she has featured a lot of African designers. We want to mention this African designer because we dey proud of this thing. And we dey proud say Beyonce featured this designer and she's continually putting the African fashion industry on the global map. So make we quickly run through a list of designers where Beyonce worked with in her Black is King album. And even though some of these designers say that they live or they stay for abroad, they are Africans, which means that they are originally from Africa. Let's run through it. The first designer on the list now, the Blue Dazzled, Loza Maneboho, Lace by Tanaya, Deviette Laville, Jerome, Le Vanity, Gavi, Simon Hartman, Adama Paris, Selam Fasaye, Fallacy Dion, and the last on the list, but definitely not the list, is El Chantier. Now these designers, these awesome African designers, Beyonce work with, and you can take your time to go check them out on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. In fact, you can even go on Google and just search for them. You go see the beautiful, beautiful dresses and costumes when this African designer make for Beyonce. We are really, really proud of them. I will not say African fashion will continue to be on top of the global scene. So make we go over to Burna Boy, African Giant, as it's popularly known as. Burna Boy just did a feature with Guardian Weekend. He covered their magazine, Guardian Weekend, the beginning of the magazine. Now, internationally based magazine, abroad people now do this one. And this one come as a feature for a latest album when be twice as tall. The name really makes sense. So, and this one just follow the latest album when be African Giant, and it has had a lot of reviews, a lot of comments. You know, people know they go always talk good, they always talk bad. The people talk say they like the album, some talk say they don't like the album, say he miss me somehow. But me, I don't listen to the album. I don't hear anything when he talk when no really makes sense. So he just talk about his career, his journey so far, and the kind of challenges when they face. Some people will say some kind of things when you talk for there when you're supposed to talk. That one at their own share. But I will let you listen to Twice as Tall, a very correct album when Burna Boy just released. And this Guardian Weekend come feature him. He feature him because they don't say they do well, and as he call him name, in a really African giant. But now we want to talk about the designer when he work with, because you know say we always very concerned about the fashion industry in Africa. This person when Burna Boy work with now very, very correct. You know they say he don't make name for international level. He name now Rionah Mogulu. Rionah Mogulu na very popular designer, and they say he don't work with plenty celebrities, don't work with plenty of them. The latest song will be Burna Boy. And even for Burna Boy video, Odogu, na insta style Burna Boy. If you never watch that video, make you go watch the video. The video makes sense so well. He carry it down and go Igbo culture. You know, he give him plenty costume, plenty design. We say now just tear rubber. Even this one when you feature for Guardian Weekend. Now design wey make sense well well, because they gonna say where this designers they get inspiration from. And you know celebrities now they get eye for better thing. Once you just say you dey try, they will just hook you and you go dey work for them. So Burna Boy na one of the people when this Rina Mogulu they work with, he don't work with them plenty times for cover of magazines, for shoot, for music video, and we are really proud of it. Now we not say this album Twice as Tall go make way not just for Africa but for worldwide. Are you a model just starting out, or you want to change an agency? Make we tell you 7 things when you need to look out for when choosing an agency. These things go open your eyes so that if you want to choose agency, you will know the one where you go choose. You know, just go carry enter anyone they say, you know, go give you what you want. So stay tuned, make we talk about the 7 things you need to look out for while choosing the modeling industry. So the first one on our list now, opportunity to train and grow. I will say that again, opportunity to train and grow. So before you choose an agency, you go need to know say that agency will give you the opportunity for you to train and grow. Because as a model, if you don't do the industry for a long time or you're just starting out, you can never get enough training. You need to continually train either on your poses, on your catwalk, or on your etiquette, so many things, or camera, live, you know, so many things. They will be same models need to train them. So before you go choose agency, make sure say now agency will go give you the opportunity for you to train and grow. So that training part I don't explain now. And on the growth part, you need to make sure say now agency will go continually they put your pictures out there, will continue to give you the job, continue to make sure say as you come the agency, you know remain like that. That is, you're not stagnant. It's an agency that will make sure that you continue to grow in your career from one level to the other. The other one now, impressive collection of work. This one they very important, so that you go not say the agency wey they deal with, they do things already. You know, we just go enter just when we say they just promise you one or the other, you know, they no go give you anything. So an impressive collection of work is very important, because they go fit show you say, okay, now what thing we don't do with this, now our models with this, so now the work when they don't do with this, so that you go there assured, you go not say yes, if you enter this agency too, just as they've done for the other models, they go also do one for you. Number 3 thing be say, make you look out for agencies where you get variety of opportunities. You know, say the modeling industry, there are many aspects of it. You get people when they're good for runway, you get ones when they say now photo modeling and they're okay for. You get one be say now commercial, you get one be say now bikini modeling they do. The things, there are so many. So you need to get an agency that is very, you know, prone to opportunities. Not be only just one that they stick to. So that in case now runway you fit, you know, I've been a commercial, I've been a billboard though, they go fit deliver to you. The number 4 thing be say, the agency go get long standing reputation. What do you mean be say, they go dey known, they go get good reputation. I know say it gets some agencies when be say they go once they just start out, they're just starting, it's not bad though, but you need to work with agencies when be say they don't dey there, they don't know what they do, they don't get their contract, they don't get their job opportunities, so that you don't just enter the one be say they are just starting, they don't go even give you anyone. So a long lasting and a long standing reputation in an agency is something to definitely look out for while choosing an agency. Number 5 on the list now, honest pricing structure. What this one mean be say, you need to be in an agency when they say they go tell you the right figure of amount when they go pay you. They go tell you say, okay, now so amount they go pay you, and true they go pay you. And the one when be say, they not go just tell you say, you go pay you so million, meanwhile nothing. The truth be say, modeling business not be oil money. So if you go enter one they will be say, they just tell you say, once you just start out now, the first job when you go do, they will give you 2 million, they will give you 5 million, a lie, it will make you not take them seriously. Because the truth is, in the modeling industry, new faces have their amount they are paid, upcoming models have their amount they are paid, and developed or non-models have their amount they are paid. This money varies from the stage you are in. You know, if you be new person and just come into the industry, you want me to pay you 1 million, it not be true. So if you you go enter that kind of agency, when people tell you say if you just come in, they will just pay you 2 million. Now scam will make you not listen. You have to have an agency that has an honest pricing structure. It's very, very important. The number 6 item now, excellent and timely communication. Just as the name implies, you need to be an agency. When they say they go always communicate with you, tell you, say okay, you get shoot so and so time, and so time you need to get ready. Now where the location there, the people where you need to go meet, they go don't tell them before you go even reach there. Don't be saying you don't reach there, you're gonna be like fugitive when you know where they go. So you see, timely and excellent communication is very, very important between you, your agency, and the client. The number 7 item and the last on these 7 things for you to look out for while choosing a modeling agency is realistic expectations. This one they're very important too, because some modeling agencies they don't get realistic expectations. Imagine they go tell them say, you need to be this slim, you need to be this tall, you need to do this one, you know go to chop for so time, you know go to do so time. Some also they go even say, I've heard of one saying you need to drink raw egg. As in, what's all of that for? See, it good make you as a model, make you the diet, make you the exercise, make you the do many things when we say it go keep your body in shape. But it gets some agencies when they say their expectations are not realistic at all. If you hear the kind of things when they tell the models to do, you go even surprised. Some even has to affect your personal life, your love life, your family life. So it not really makes sense. So for you to choose agency you want to belong to, you need to make sure say the agency when they say they're not going to give you unrealistic expectations. When they say they'll come tell you what you go gain, you can't just quickly accept. But when you can't enter, you can't say now what you know go fit do. So before you go choose, make you sure say the agency will go give you realistic expectations, because nobody is perfect at all, not even models. So before we go sign out for today's segment, you get one question we want to ask you now. For the music industry, who now feel say they more fashionable? Is it the male counterpart or the female counterpart? Make you drop your comment on our YouTube section, because this is one of matter when they say people don't they talk about well. You get some male celebrities when they say they be musician when talk say now them they trend pass. Some of them even think say they spend money for what they wear. And the female counterpart too won't talk say and not only designers like Gucci, Givenchy and all of that they wear. So we want to know now between these two, the male and the female music celebrities who is more fashionable? Is it the male or the female? Please join the conversation on our social media channels. You have our YouTube Industry Police, our Twitter at Industry Police, Instagram at Industry Police. Make you join this conversation. Drop your comment on who you think is more fashionable. And don't forget, when you subscribe to our YouTube channel, do remember to turn on the bell button, because now when you do so, now you're going to get notifications on when we post. And this is all we can take on this segment, but do not worry, as Ama Sapphire is coming on to take you on the next segment. Until then, this is Industry Police and I remain Gloria Osediba.
Hey guys, you're welcome to another episode of Industry Police with me, Ama Sapphire, your host. And today we have lots of juicy things for you today. And in this segment, I'm going to bring you some good and nice and latest trending gist. So just stay with us, we'll be right back. In the Nigerian entertainment industry, a lot of artists, the celebrities all together have been really going international. Like a lot of them have been winning international awards, getting endorsements, and become ambassadors of some great things. And one of our favorite movie stars, Genevieve, has just become an ambassador of the Toronto International Film Festival. Wow, that's a lovely and a big one for her. Now, Genevieve Inaji
has joined the Toronto International Film Festival as one of the 50 actors and film producers to be celebrated worldwide. And this is just barely months after she became a member of the International Academy, alongside a lot of actors and filmmakers, including Nigeria. But that's a very big one for her, and it's a big congratulations to her from us in Industry Police. Now you all know Cardi B. A lot of us, let's say a lot of us know Cardi B. She's an international rapper, and she just reacted to her song, her latest song, topping charts in Ghana, saying that she gets that Ghana is no longer, angry with her and so. Well, her latest song, WAP, which she featured Megan Thee Stallion, a lot of you have watched it. That song is so nice, like it's amazing. Like you all need to watch it though. Well, she reacted to it. She said that she saw her song topping chart. Her song came like the 5th in the Ghana, Ghana music charts, and she was really very excited, saying that wow, that she gets that Ghana is no longer, angry with her, and she was really excited. And this is then followed by, an event that happened last year. After Cardi B came to Nigeria for a show, she later went to Ghana, and during her stay in Ghana, they created, a meet and chat with Cardi B for the celebrities in Ghana, which they said that she really disrespected them and left them waiting, and she was busy showing Khabib and all that, and she didn't give audience to them. And the Ghana celebrities, they all left angry and all that. But later she apologized, saying that she didn't really know, they didn't really tell her about the greet and meet with her, and she was deeply sorry. Well, Ghanaians seem to have forgotten all that, and they're totally excited about her music and accept her normally, and they're loving her new music. Wow, it's an amazing song, and you all need to go watch it. Our very own Burna Boy has released his album, like his album just dropped, like it's so hot right now. He said that this album was inspired by his Grammy Award loss to Angelique Kidjo last year. He was nominated for a Grammy and he lost. And he started working on his new album with that inspiration. He said that his musical mother, Angelique Kidjo, has taught him a lot about Grammys, and now he is twice as tall, which was an inspiration for his new album. His new album is so massive, like it's getting so much massive review, and people are downloading, and just from 14 to today, a lot of people have downloaded that song, and it's making so much wave, and there are a lot of tweets and review about it, and people like that song is so hot. His album has 15 songs in it, featuring quite a few unique artists and talents. Well, he said that his album has been through a journey of so much energy and emotions, and he's indeed grateful to everyone who came together and contributed towards the album in one way or the other. He also made a shout out to Diddy, thanking him for coming out and sprinkling his own unique spice on the album. And for me, the album is so unique and so nice, and everybody has been giving this album a kudos, and they're really loving it, and a lot of review, a lot of downloads, a lot of everything. And this song has shown that Burna Boy's album has been getting so much attention. A lot of people are loving the song and making so many good comments about it, and this shows that Burna Boy has actually beefed up the game, and he's ready now to take it to the next level and win some Grammys for himself, because this album is an award-winning album, and I'm sure that this year Burna Boy is going to go up with that award. Well, kudos to him and wish him all the best in this career. We would love to see him go higher and higher, international. We'll also love to see him making more award-winning albums, and of course making Nigerians and Africa as a whole proud. Well, kudos to you, Burna Boy, and keep doing what you do. Thank you guys for staying with us. There's been a wonderful show so far, and right now we have to go. And please remember to follow us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Industry Police. Also like, share, comment. on our YouTube channel, and please also subscribe. And you can also turn on the notification bell to get notified about our next post whenever we post. Now, till next time I come your way again, my name is Ama Sapphire. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day.